I am Janet Treasure, Vice President of Professional Development at CMA Ontario. In that role as Vice President, it is my responsibility to bring learning opportunities and professional development to our members. The PDI has a physical presence at 25 York, but it also has the opportunity to provide online programming and access to key influencers such as Madame Jean, former Governor-General and Commander-in-Chief in Canada. Please join me in conversation with Madame Jean. Can I take just a moment to thank you for taking your time today? You have a successful journalism career. You were Governor-General and Commander-in-Chief of Canada for 5 years. And somewhere in there you managed to still be a wife and an excellent mother. To accomplish that takes a certain amount of skill and a great deal of something. And I'd like to understand from you what that something is that allows you to be that successful.
First, something that I've learned with my mother, always be true to yourself. That's very important. Never accepting that something is impossible, but always trying my best to make things happen. I think that in that sense, I am an achiever, I am a doer, and people who work with me have to bear with my constant energy, always looking for solutions. I think being a good listener is also very important. Listening to others, caring for others, making sure that you can make a difference, not just in your life, but in other people's lives and in your community. So, you see, you're asking me what are the conditions and attributes that lead to success. It's all that. It's being exposed to opportunities, making something of it, believing in yourself, being confident. And I also believe in our capacity to influence. I believe in the power of influence. You know, I find it's something that I have developed as I find as important skills, how to influence.
I read that you had walked this great country of ours, Canada, that you have walked it almost coast to coast. These attributes that you see, do you see these in the women of Canada?
I believe, profoundly believe, that in Canada, like elsewhere in the world, empowered women make an empowered nation. And I see a lot of very empowered women in Canada.
I was reading recently, they are finding that boards that contain a balance of men and women actually perform better because you get the two perspectives, not just one perspective at the table.
Absolutely.
So tell me about your foundation.
The foundation is in the continuity of the work that I've been doing with young people and youth-driven, youth-led initiatives across Canada. We have decided, my husband and I, to support specifically young people who are at risk, disenfranchised, but who are working very hard to move out of those situations, not just in an individual manner, but with a collective vision, and who are using the arts as tools. Because we believe in the power of the arts. We believe in what you can achieve and a society can achieve with the arts, through the arts, with culture, and how it can benefit also our economy, because there's a very high cost to exclusion.
Yes.
Yes, social exclusion implies a very high social and economic cost. So I think every initiative that can fight help fight exclusion, ignite a sense of empowerment, of possibility, of assertiveness in our youth. And I listen to them very carefully when they say, you know, thanks to that initiative where through the arts I could reconnect to my possibilities, my strengths, my identity. We need to take very seriously young people when they say, if it wasn't for that, I would be dead today. When you speak about the power of sports, you know, as a life-changing experience, people get it. When you speak about the power of the arts also, that can provide, you know, a life-changing experience, you have to convince people more. But I see how the arts can help rebuild lives. These young people who are going back to the power of words, and who are using every artistic discipline to make something out of it, to create a space where people can come together.
The task in front of the foundation is huge. When are you going to feel that it has achieved its success?
The foundation is national in its scope. So my dream is to see it behind and supporting a network, a national network of initiatives that are youth-driven. And I think it could impact our economy, our social cohesion, our social harmony, you know, for healthy, vibrant communities. So I find that the foundation succeeds every time that it ignites this dream, this desire, this aspiration in young people. I can see our country shining so much more the day that we will decide to invest in that synergy and in those energies coming from our youth.
I'm going to take you on a slightly right-hand turn. When I talk to young women today, unfortunately, they're still struggling with a work-life balance. They're still doing a large percentage of the work at home, as well as managing their careers. As well, the country was very saddened to hear the loss of your mom to Alzheimer's. How did you balance? You have a young daughter, you have a marriage, you had a vibrant, vibrant career, and you had a mom who needed your support. How did you balance through that and navigate?
What really helped me in balancing and finding a balance in all my responsibilities is a very cooperative husband, a real partner in life.
I would like to thank you very much for this time with you. It's very special.